What's going on, guys? It's Matt from the Trojan Brotherhood, and I'm sure, as you all know, USC has flipped Tom from Oregon to USC, which is obviously big time news. Tom is an absolute star nose tackle, and he fits perfectly into D'Anton's scheme, and so I really think this kid will be a star, and he's a type of player out of California that we haven't had in a while, so that in itself is obviously huge news. But aside from how great of an athlete he is, the fact that he is from Southern California, and more specifically from modern day, the best football team in the world, and the fact that this used to be such a major pipeline to USC, and in recent years the modern day USC pipeline has taken quite a hit, as we haven't really had any commits in the past 3 years. And that has become one of the main complaints USC fans have had, and rightfully so, about Lincoln Riley, considering that St. John Bosco and modern day kids really were not coming to USC. There was bad relationships between Lincoln Riley, between USC, and the Southern California powerhouse schools. And we all know, in order for USC to get back to the level that they need to be, we knew we had to turn around the California recruiting. But the big question was, how would this be possible? Well, it appears that USC has found the answer, and his name is Chad Bowden. The new USC GM has been worth every single penny, because in just 2.5 months, he has brought USC back. He's brought them the #1 class, and he's dominated California recruiting with already 12 California commits, and 5 of those being top 100 players. And the best part is, it's not over yet. They're still in the recruiting race for almost every single blue chip California prospect, and I fully expect them to continue to do damage. And not to mention, this is just the beginning. Like I said, Bowden has only been here 2.5 months, but already in that time he's turned it around, because he has prioritized California recruiting. And that doesn't mean that he won't go anywhere else. He's made that very clear. He still wants to recruit in Texas, Georgia, wherever there's great athletes, he's going to want to recruit there. But he has said numerous times that the best football is played in California. And when he says something like that, that makes the athletes want to pay for you. That makes the coaches, the parents want to send their kids to you. And at the end of the day, recruiting is about 2 things: relationships and momentum. And right now, USC has both, because of the fact that Chad Bowden has completely repaired the relationships with USC and Southern California schools. And now you're landing a Tom. In fact, flipping him from Oregon, who has done a lot of damage in California. You're landing an RJ Sermon. You're landing a Samote Katoanga. And in recent years, it felt like our priority SoCal targets would not only leave, but they would go to Notre Dame. They'd go to Oregon, programs I could not stand. But with Bowden and this new era of USC football, it's starting to feel like California belongs to USC again. And when California belongs to USC, it's trouble for the rest of the country. And keep in mind that this is only going to continue to develop more and more and more. They've already done some damage, but we have yet to translate to wins. Because recruiting is one thing. Once we continue this momentum onto the football field and we could win double digits, we maybe go to the playoffs, that's just going to continue to build. And college football is all about momentum. If USC is rolling, then the recruits will keep coming up. And so the fact that we're able to recruit this well coming off a 6-win season, how much better could our recruiting be if we actually win? But anyways, that's a conversation for another time when we talk about on the field. But right now, we're just focusing on recruiting, which is the best. I mean, literally the best. Because as of right now, USC remains the #1 class in the country with 19 total commitments. And if we can keep this #1 class, or even at least top 3, if we're a top 3 class, we have a great transfer portal cycle, then Chad Bowden should be credited with bringing USC recruiting back. And once we can do that, all that's left is for it to translate to the field, which, to me, college football is all about recruiting. And so if we're getting transfer classes, we're getting top 5 high school recruiting classes, really it's only a matter of time before USC starts winning games. But overall, it truly does feel like the vibes are changing at USC. Now it feels like if there's a blue chip California prospect, we're the favorites. We're going to get them. And it hasn't felt like that in a really long time. You look at the past targets, like Mateo Uyunglele. We wanted him, goes to Oregon. Like Kingston, like Madden, 2 linebackers that went to Notre Dame. It's been a constant struggle to keep these guys home. And for Chad Bowden to come in here in just 2 months, do exactly that, he has definitely changed this USC program. But anyways, that's going to do it for the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. Stay tuned for Trojan content all year long. Thank you all so much for watching, and fight on.